Let me just start off this video by saying the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And do you know who is not my friend? Fulham Football Club. In 22 games, you cannot muster up even a draw against Manchester City. I thought those mans were former Arsenal people that carried the PTSD that Manchester City has inflicted over the years. But no, they're just like, nah, City, it's City. Let's just play the worst football of our life. I digress. A question I want to ask. Why? Martinelli had a beautiful opportunity. Of course, Kelleher was rushing out to meet him, but he decides, let me take an extra touch. Why? Just finish it. Dink it over him. Blast it into the far corner. Gabriel Martinelli, we know your quality, bro. That should have been put away. That should have been a goal. You should have been having a different conversation here. Great game, okay? Shout out to Brentford. I mean, they're not an easy team to beat, especially at their home stadium. They are a team in form. They are in 7th place. They are challenging for Europe, which is very impressive considering that they, changed managers at the beginning of the season. So people are actually saying that Thomas Frank was underperforming, which is crazy. Gotta respect them. Those Coyote long throws, man. Those are dangerous. That man has some serious long throws. So I gotta respect it. Is it 2 points dropped or a point earned? Because, like I said, it's not easy to play at Brentford's home ground. Those are serious mans, their coach is also a serious man. And I know that they beat Liverpool, but hey, we can have a conversation of Liverpool and their terrible form this season. And then it makes me wonder, how did they do against Manchester City? Every time I see these teams play well against Arsenal, I always think back as to how did they play against Arsenal's main op. Teams like to sit back and play the low block against Arsenal, but against Manchester City, they'll want to say, hey, let's do a man-to-man like Fulham. I'm judging that team. I'm judging that fan base who support that team. Even Marco Silva, they were doubting him for the Manchester United job. Yeah, send him to United. Send him. I think he'll be a very good coach for Manchester United. I think so. But once again, the question is, 2 points dropped or a hard-earned point? I really think Arsenal weren't at their very best today. We know the standards. And these were not the standards. You're telling me that we didn't get a shot on goal, or we only had one? What was the stat? Was it one shot on target in 60 minutes, or they didn't register a shot on target for the first hour of the game? Which is crazy. It's crazy. If anything, it shows that Kai Havertz is he is an integral part of this Arsenal team. I would just like to report a missing person while we're at it. Number 10 for Arsenal. Not too sure if he showed up to work today. Didn't quite see him on the pitch. Man was quiet. He was silent. I don't remember any of the touches. People said he's a moments player. I didn't see any moments. And look, I want to always hold myself, right? I don't play football. In fact, if you put a football in front of me, you will see how terrible I am at the sport. At any sport in general. But I was fire in primary school and high school, right? It's just that, when you turn 30, the knees just start to do something funny. So I don't want to be super critical. I remember I made a comment about Madueke last week about, has he justified the 52 mil? I don't like to be talking like that because, once again, if you put me in their shoes, I can't do even an eighth of what they do. So I always just try and make sure I'm respectful, not like these other Arsenal channels that talk reckless out their neck. Nah, but at the same time, be honest. And Uncle Ebbs was not present. He didn't show up to work. I thought it was a great opportunity for Arsenal's number 10 to shine through, considering that Kai Havertz is out, Odegaard is coming back from an injury. I really thought, hey man, we're gonna get an Uncle Ebbs masterclass. That's what I thought, especially when you watch those Arsenal training videos and man is out here doing one-on-one against Lewis Kelly and then he's just scoring the goal. You're thinking, hey, we're about to see something serious, but we didn't see anything serious. And I don't know if it's a confidence issue or if we should just really give props to Brentford, because those guys didn't come to play. Those guys were attacking. Usually you see teams low blocking for most of the game, but nah, Brentford were forcing Arsenal back plenty times, playing it back to Raya in order to play it back out, right? So they were, in terms of pressure, they were pressurizing the boys. They weren't playing games. I really wish I saw more from Uncle Ebbs, but it's whatever. When I saw that second half and I saw our number 8 coming on, I was like, I would like to just get to that point where I'm excited when a player comes on, where it's like, ooh, oh, the game is about to change. Oh, this player is about to do a madness. I really would like to feel that excitement. And today I didn't feel that. When Martinelli came on, when Calafiori came on, because he also hasn't been the same since the injury. But hey, once again, these things happen. An injured Calafiori would score 10-0 against me. You know what I mean? So, hey, there was a chance from Declan Rice. And again, I ask, why? Because I really think he should have just put his shoes right through it. Come on, you're Declan Rice. Man, just bubble. It be like Declan Rice. Come on. You're Declan Rice, brother. I thought he would just put his shoe right through it, and that could have been a goal. But nah, he decided, nah. When he took that touch, I was like, oh, here we go. And he tried to give it to Gyökeres, but Coyote, man. He came through with an interception to stop that goal, to stop a certain goal, to be fair, because, I mean, number 14 was also in a very good spot. So, yeah, no mosque celebration today. It is what it is. But I really thought, hey, Declan Rice could have hit it first time. Martinelli, when he eventually got his chance, could have hit it first time. Odegaard, when he got his chance, let's not even talk about that. Let's just wipe it away from history like it's the God Valley in One Piece. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to see that highlight. Madueke, my guy. I talked reckless about you last week, but you came through with the goal we needed. That was a clean header. Clean header, gave us the 1-0 lead. Shout out to Madueke, man. We needed that. We did. And he came through. Of course, I still would like to see a bit more from my winger, I would like to see them take-ons being a bit more successful. I would like to see less stumbling over the ball, which I did see a couple of. But at least he didn't run the ball out for a goal kick, at least not that I saw. So all is forgiven. And he scored the one goal to earn us a point. All is forgiven. Officer, another missing person I would like to report is number 7. I know he's coming back from an injury, but this season, in terms of just the performances that we've seen from our guy, our star boy, our star man, I don't know. I really thought we'd be seeing a trajectory of man going into the upper echelons of the world-class fold, but this season we're just not seeing it. Man was missing. I don't know if it's credit to Brentford's defense or if the team just needs to look at themselves. Once again, the media, English media, has been atrocious this week. I won't even lie to you. You kind of start to hear it from the commentators in the Arsenal game. So I just get this feeling from English media that they want Arsenal to bottle it. And they talk a bit reckless about, my darling Gunners. I don't know where that falls into this video, but it's sort of like games like this where it's like, oh, chance missed for Arsenal. Huge 2 points dropped for Arsenal. Brethren, it's Brentford. It's Brentford. They are fighting for Europe. They have the second top scorer in the league. And I'm grateful that man didn't get his chances. I mean, he got his chances, sorry. He didn't put them away. I'm glad he didn't put them away because we would be finished. Shout out to Mosquera. I'm glad to have him back, man. I don't know how. Villarreal gave him to us for 11 mil. Shout out to Villarreal. Or was it Valencia? Valencia, yeah. But man, I mean, obviously it was an error from him, but then he recovered it. Shout out to him. David Raya, of course, was also masterclass in the goal for the most part, I think. Yeah, I mean, look, he did make some pretty good saves, so I'm not even going to hate on that. Another thing I don't like about these games is those last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes. When it's really tense, when Arsenal needs a goal, they can't seem to keep a hold of the ball. And I don't know what that's about. And we see it in every game. Well, barring Sunderland, right? But we see it in the majority of games. Let's put it that way. In the last 10 minutes, we need a goal, but somehow we can't hold the ball. We can't control the midfield. We can't hold possession. We can't create chances. So I really think, in my opinion, as a fan, as a man who knows the standards, as a man who's seen Arsenal in the trenches and seen how they play when they're in tip-top form, when they're in the mood, I do feel like this is 2 points dropped. It is 2 points dropped, but worry not, fear not. We still have 4 points up ahead of City, who is starting to find their form, but I don't think it's anything to be, worried about just yet. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it for the remainder of the season. I'm not going to say that I'm confident that we're still going to win this title because, once again, the trauma. We've seen 22-23, we've seen 23-24, we've seen, 24-25. I don't know. That wasn't on us. But yeah, 22-23, 23-24, we've seen how we've been in commanding positions before and things kind of just fall apart. But I think, we're holding our nerve a bit better this season, which is what I'm happy to see. So although I'm not fully confident until game week 38, at the final blow of the whistle where we see where we are at the table. But I'm also not doom and gloom, woe is me. I haven't even checked who we're playing next. All I do know is, oh yeah, it's Tottenham. It's Tottenham, fam. Top Spur. We'll see. They're going to get a new coach. I don't know who they're going to bring in. I think the news was they're probably going to bring in the Wolves coach, or the dude who was sacked at Wolves. I don't know. But I don't think Tottenham is a threat right now. Someone said online that they don't remember the last time they saw Jed Spence saying he put someone in the penitentiary. Yay! And I was like, that was some pride before a fall there, huh? But anyway, we do need Kai Havertz back. I'm not even going to lie to you. We need Kai Havertz back. He's probably not going to be there for the Tottenham game. We need Uncle Eberiche Eze, man of God. Show up to the party, brethren. I don't know what's going on, brother. You're supposed to be Mr. Let It All Work Out. So please, I'm not fully pulling my stocks, but at the moment, when you trade in Forex and you decide to put in that buy, then the next candle that shows up is a red one. That's what I'm kind of seeing. But hey, could be a bit too early. I think it's all going to work out still. I hope it's all going to work out still. Come on, guys, let's wake up. But I think I've said all I needed to say. Come on, you Gunners.